Well, we got some sad news. Danielle Spencer, or should I say Dr. Danielle Spencer, who was best known for her role as Dee Thomas on the ABC 1970s sitcom What's Happening. She played the little sister of Roger Thomas. She passed away yesterday at the age of 60 due to cancer, which I must say is a bitch. She passed away in Richmond, Virginia. She was a former childhood star who, like I said, portrayed as Dee on What's Happening. The show ran from 1976 until 1979 on ABC. And there was also a sequel of What's Happening called What's Happening Now. And that series ran for 3 seasons from September 7th, 1985 until March 26th of 1988. So she reprised her role as Dee in the sequel, along with Ernest Lee Thomas, Haywood Nelson, Fred Berry, and Shirley Hemphill. And that also ran for 3 seasons on ABC. After her days on the What's Happening series, she pretty much hasn't done much in Hollywood since then. She pretty much hasn't continued having a career in Hollywood. She just moved on and became a veterinarian. She was in the movie as a veterinarian, As Good as It Gets, the 1997 movie that starred Jack Nicholson and Helen Hunt and Cuba Gooding Jr. Yeah, that movie. She was in that. And then she was in a movie called Peter Rabbit and the Crucifix. And she also portrayed as a veterinarian. Besides What's Happening and What's Happening Now, she was in the Brady Bunch Hour as her character Dee from What's Happening. The Brady Bunch Hour that aired back in 1977. She was in some series called Special Treat in 1978. And then her last television appearance was the soap opera Days of Our Lives. She was in an episode back in 2001. But other than that, she pretty much moved on and, became a veterinarian. She was married to a guy named Gary Fields, who was a marketing manager and her publicist and manager. They divorced in 2013. Then in 2014, she married another man by the name of David L. David. Ain't that something? His first name is David, his last name is David. Okay. Yeah, he's an entrepreneur from New Jersey, and he was introduced by Ernest Lee Thomas. Unfortunately, she was diagnosed with breast cancer back in September of 2014. She spoke out for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. She told Black America Web that her diagnosis took her by surprise. She said, "With everything that I've been through and the spinal cord injury, I said, I know God is not going to give me another affliction. So I was completely shocked when the doctors told me, though the news came as a surprise." And she said that the disease runs in her family. "I have a lot of help and support around me. I'm trying to get as many opinions as possible, but it does look like that is what I'm going to do. Hopefully after that, there won't be any chemotherapy or radiation involved." And she stated that she was considering her treatment options with surgery at the top of the list and so forth. It sucks that she passed away from cancer, especially at the age of 60. I mean, she was really young on What's Happening. The show was funny. It was an awesome show, but she was hilarious as Dee. She was so sarcastic and snarky, and her delivery when she was sarcastic, it's like she had such attitude with everybody. Like she didn't want nobody to tell her what to do, especially Roger and his friends. And she would be a snitch towards Roger too. It's like, why would you snitch on your brother? With her now passing away, there's only 2 members of the original cast of What's Happening that are still alive today. And that would be Haywood Nelson and Ernest Lee Thomas. Haywood Nelson, who played Dwayne, he's now 65 years old. He still looks the same. Back when he was on What's Happening, he had the afro and whatnot. What he looks like now, older, he still looks the same. He's just bald now. And Ernest Lee Thomas is now 76 years old. And he and he definitely still looks the same when he was on What's Happening. When you look at his younger self to now, he still looks the same as he did back then. He's just older and he just got, gray and whatnot. It's like he hasn't aged at all. And Danielle Spencer, she still looked the same as she did on the show. And so now Danielle Spencer is gone. Shirley Hampill, who played Shirley Wilson, she passed away back on December 10th of 1999 at the age of 52. And apparently she died of kidney failure. That sucks. And she was later cremated. And then Mabel King, who played the mother of Roger and Dee on What's Happening, passed away. She also passed away in 1999. The crazy thing is she died a month before Shirley Hemphill died. They died in the same year. That's weird and crazy. Yeah, she died November 9th of 1999. That was before my 9th birthday, and she was 66. So she died before her 67th birthday. Wow. Yeah, she must have died due to complications of diabetes, because she became a diabetic in 1986, and like one of her toes ended up being amputated. And then like 1990, she suffered a stroke, and that pretty much effectively ended her professional acting career. And in 1991, her left leg got amputated, and in 1994, her right leg got amputated to the point where she obviously couldn't walk anymore. And then she would lose like one of her arms due to diabetes. I'm like, damn, that woman suffered a lot. That's sad. And then, of course, the one and only, the late great Fred Rerun Berry, who played Rerun on the show, he passed away back on October 21st of 2003 at the age of 52. I heard that he did lose the weight, but apparently he was recovering from a stroke. He died due to natural causes. 4 original cast members of What's Happening are gone. It really sucks that Fred Berry died at 52 back in 2003. I thought that he would, be around as long as, Danielle Spencer, Haywood Nelson, and Ernest Lee Thomas. I miss Fred Berry. Haywood Nelson paid tribute to Danielle Spencer. He said, Dr. D, our brilliant, loving, positive, pragmatic warrior without fail, has finally found her release from the clutches of this world in a body. We celebrate Danielle Spencer and her contributions as we regret to inform her departure and transition from a long battle with cancer. Dr. Danielle Spencer.